Good morning, everybody. It's Vapixie from Subjugated Gaming, bringing you some more Horus Heresy Legions. Now, this is going to be my showcase for the semi-finals of the World Cup against France. Now, usually I like to leave this in suspense and, just jump into the games and stuff like that. But this time, I'm going to show you the games beforehand because I played them last night, and during that time, at the end of the game, there was an error as we finished, and it deleted the game. I'm just going to show you real quick. Here it is against Agrash. We played 2 games. Obviously, he won this is the first one, and I versed his Magnus, but it didn't even show up on here because of the glitch. He did win the game. I'm not going to dispute that because, it's dumb that it's not even showed up here. Some games they do show up and you can't show the replay, but for the fact that it didn't even show up on the list here is really dumb. So, unfortunately, I did lose my games. And we were the last ones to play for our teams, and obviously one of my teammates won, one of them lost, so it was up to our games, and he did beat me. So I'm going to show that game, and then I'm going to tell you about the other game, and then I've got a couple of announcements to make at the end of the video. So we're just going to show you the deck that I played in the first game. I built this deck to verse Magnus because I needed it to be fast, and I assumed he'd play Magnus first, so I opened with it. We've got the Rule of Fear for like the Ectres or the 3/5 with precognition that heals, can't remember the name. And also we've got a Night Scythe in, as well as the Rule of Fears for the Mortar Carrier, because we figured he might play that. Otherwise, we decided to go for a fast, because the best way to pick Magnus is just to be fast. So we've got the Tidal Squads, we've got the Goldstones, we've got a lot of fast things, we've got 5th Airborne, stuff like that. We've got Jokers for the Ectres just in case, so we're a pretty fast deck for Kurz, and that's what we decided to go with. But, of course, in my fashion, I predicted incorrectly, and he played Urak first. Now, this game did go on for a while. It was a long game, and we're just going to show you how it goes. So we opened pretty well here with Dewback, right? It feels pretty good. Man, this game's loud sometimes. Just going to turn that down. So, yeah, we opened pretty well. We get our Reaper off the band supplies there. That feels pretty good. He drops his awesome guy there, but we have the Goldstone to deal with it, so we're feeling pretty good. Could have used Rule of Fear here, but I wanted to use it for anything in stealth, like Ectres or the bounce card. He just takes the damage there. That's all fine and dandy. And plays the Dewback. Now here, probably should have played the Reaper, but I really don't want him to get the card advantage, so I play Rule of Fear. Probably should have played the Reaper and let him get the extra card off that, but we decided to not, and that's kind of okay. And he gets this off it, which is fine. We can't really deal with it this turn, but we're whatever. We can take the damage. We drop our Shrek so that he doesn't really want to reveal it from stealth. But he drops his bounce card here, and we really don't like that. That's very annoying considering we just used it. We also draw Edict here, but it's not very good in this matchup, and we need to keep Spectre. And we need to keep that for in case he drops the guy like Tyro with Survivor or anything like that, because we can't get rid of them very easily without it. In this deck, I'm only running the one as you saw as well, because of the fact that it was for Magnus, and it was just a just-in-case card in case he plays Yira, the demon that gives 0 attack to the enemy warlord. So here we just decide to flood the field a little, play our Dewback, get the 1 damage in, swing face with our warlord. We're leaving this in stealth because damage doesn't really matter. Yeah, we got Tyro off the trigger, so we're very happy, very, very happy about that. But he's at a stage now where Tyro is dealable for him. He's got a good sports stay, right? But I decide that Tyro is good for me because it'll force him to sacrifice troops, thus buffing my Shrek here, right? So that's the idea. I'm like, well, we just got to buff it, draw something that can give fast like Goldstone, and we'll go from there, And he, does his thing and deals with it, and that's fine, but he sacrifices 2 troopers in the process. And that feels pretty good for us. Things are going alright here. He steals a card. Our Shrek's at 10. He buffs up. This is, so far, I'd prefer to be in his position than mine, but it is what it is. I decide to get a little bit of damage in. Just flood the field a little at this stage. If I have to make him sacrifice troops, then I'm just getting a bigger Shrek here, is the idea, right? So he crashes in. I go to 12, and he's got his Ashen Claw. Shoots it. And gets his draw, which is fine. What else does he do? Plays his heal card. Now, this is dangerous. He can heal 3 every turn for 3 energy. That's very dangerous for us. And then he drops Nev. We're not feeling too great here at this stage. We haven't got, so I don't think, any anti-stealth in this deck because we're expecting to face Magnus game 1. But it is what it is. We get our 3 damage here in. Smack face. Do we smack face with this? No, we decided to play Madness this turn. May as well have it off. Heal up. 18 cards left in the deck. If we draw a Raven, we win at this stage, right? That's all we need to draw. He ends up healing, which is fine. Nothing we can do to stop that at this stage. And drops that, which was created by Marauder Squad. And that was very annoying for us. We get our Joker Company and we decide to land it. We also start to swing face here. Because at this stage it doesn't matter how big it's going to get. We're just going to have to trigger him. And he's going to start overwhelming us. So we didn't want him to play anything that's anti-stealth and be able to deal with our Shrek super easy. So here he does a good move. Shoots himself for 2. So he can trigger his Dreadnought and then use his ability. Because he hasn't acted. Good play. I do it a lot of the time. I kind of was expecting it, but, you know, he had to have it. Takes out one of our troops, swings the Mr. Comric Reapers. Not Mr. Comric, but I'm calling it Mr. Comric. To get rid of our Shrek, and heals up and bounces it back to hand. At this stage, he uses his Nev to shoot my troop. Should have used it to shoot me, because the troop's just going to die when I swing it into face anyways, but he's got to threaten it, otherwise I just might have left it on field. We draw our Comric Reapers here and it feels good. Smack him to get rid of the shield. Smack him for 4 with our troop. We don't play Edict because we need that Spectre in case he plays Tyro. Or the big guy, the 9/9 with Survivor 3 that spawns the frontliner, right? So he's just healing up at this stage. Destroys our troop. Feels bad. But it is what it is. So we're not in a great position here, but he's only got 15 life. At this stage, it's like, can I get a little down and beat him? We get Mercy's Forgiveness here. That's pretty nice. We decide we're actually going to smash face here because we've got 30 life, right? We just need to keep him down and try and get him within Raven range so that when we draw Raven, we can just kill him with it, right? Regardless of when he heals. You know, and he has to keep shooting Mr. Comric here. And there it is. The Seducer. That's going to ruin us, but we do have the Spectre. Luckily, so we play it. Get that off board. And feel pretty good. We still decide to go face here. Which is fine, I think. And we've got both the Mr. Comric Reapers in hand. He heals up to 10. And at this stage, I'm just like, just give me the Raven, please. 13 cards, come on. Just give me Raven. Please give me Raven. That's all I'm wanting. And there's the Tyro, and that's very annoying. But it is what it is. I think here we play Edict here. See what you can hit. Pretty sure we only hit 1 card. Yeah, only the 1. And we get the Joker Company. I'm like, we got a 50-50 chance of stopping the infinite heals. So we smack him, and we want to get stealth so Tyro can't smack us. And very lucky for us, we win the 50-50 chance there and deal with his bounce. I'm like, that's awesome. His buff goes over here, which is kind of okay with us because that's just going to stay in stealth for a while. And he got an awesome hit off Nev with the Shadow Wardens here. So that's very upsetting for me, but, you know, whatever. We got Tyro off Dewback, so I think he can have a little bit of luck there. And Tyro, at this stage, we can kill. So we smack it, trigger it Survivor, play the Predator to shoot it for the 3, and swing at it again. And then we just play the Comric Reapers here. So, yep, he shoots and gets rid of that, which is fine. He plays his Equitrez, which we're a little scared about, and his other bounce cards. So this is very much not good. So here, this is where I give up and I mess up. So I'm going to pause it there. I didn't see a way out of this because I'm stupid and I was playing quite late at night and it was a misplay. But I could have survived an extra turn. Yeah, he could have healed off Equitrez here and stuff like that, but if the next card is Raven, I could have won. So I'll show you what I do. I play this guy. Then I swing at face for some dumb reason. It gets shot and loses stealth. Now, can anybody see my misplay? What I should have done is swung face, taken the 5 damage, right? This would have triggered lost stealth. Played my fast unit, swung into it, right? Then swung with my other attack, got stealth, played the airborne. And that was the biggest mistake I have done in these games by far. And it was such a dumb move to do. And it's because I gave up. I looked at that board and I was like, he's got lethal on field. It's a mistake. And after that, I'm just like, may as well keep attacking because it doesn't matter. So there were so many cards that could have won me that game at that stage. I think, like... And, he just gets me. But if the next card was Raven, I could have got him. He would have been on much more life, right? At 6 life. So he would have been on 9. Healed from Ekatres, go to 12. But that's my lethal range with the Raven. So, unfortunately, he got that game. Now, with the next game, he played Magnus. And what he did was he went and played this, right? Right, so bouncing the things, right? And with the card it combos with... Where are we looking? Here. With Ore, right? And against Kurz, because I played Kurz again, wanting to get that much out of the way. And if you get the combo, basically Kurz can't win. Right? Because you just get pregog every turn for 6 energy. Now, he was playing a very funny deck in the fact that he was playing Orbital Base. And that's obviously just to shuffle his hand in. He was playing heaps of draw to get the combo off. And his finisher in the game was this guy who says you Psychic Chaos of Reflection along with Witchfire. So the idea is get that other combo off and just combo out until they die. Now, he got the combo basically on curve. On turn 1, he played Lecto to draw 2 and I drew 1. Turn 2, he played Orbital Base, the shuffle one, right? Orbital Base? What's it called? Where is it? Orbital Base, yep. And then the next turn after that, he played Anthemium, whatever it's called, the 4-drop here. This guy, Antheme. And I was like, okay, well now if he's got the other card, he'll win. And on 6 energy, he played it and just continued to bounce it. Now, at that stage, my deck was fast enough that I got him to 15 health. And I had cards in hand to stop any card he could have played to heal him more. So at that stage, I was like, surely he just got lucky and was playing that as the just in case. And he can't possibly be playing the end game being this, right? I was like, you can't lean into that hard, right? Because if you don't get that combo, you're not going to survive that long, and it's just not going to work. So the game went for a very, very long time. I had a full board, and I was just drawing cards. I ended up getting to a stage where I had 7 on field, and he just wasn't dealing with it because it didn't matter. And I played... where am I looking? Night Lords, there it is. I played Punitive Action for 7 damage, got him to 8. And at that stage, all you got to do is deck him out. And that's what I was doing. I was at 40 life, I had my thing triggered, and I had a full board state. And I was like, okay, if you can't be running that combo, we'll play it out anyways, because if I lose this, I'm done. So he played it out, he got to 0 cards. I was like, cool, now all you got to do is draw 4 more cards, 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, right? And that'll kill you by 1, get you 9 damage. And I was like, cool, now we just do that. And of course, he played the other half of the combo and killed me because he had 60 psychic energy, right? So I was very upset and it was very annoying because I almost had him. And to be honest, that's fine. He got the lucky combo. He got the lucky combo. The fact that, yeah, your deck draws a lot, but for you to be able to get Anthem, play it before you have to shuffle the rest of your deck and then get Ore straight away, I thought it was a bit... a bit crazy that you're able to get that, but, it is what it is, and I'll take the loss. So, there's that. Now, announcements. I got an email, I'm going to throw it up here if I can, from Everguild back saying that I am in the list for spoilers for the next set. So, if you're interested in spoilers, please subscribe to the channel and join my Subjugated Gaming Discord, because I will try and release them in my Subjugated Gaming Discord, like, a little bit beforehand, maybe. Depends how it goes. I don't know what the Everguild rules are. I'll ask them about it and see how we go from there, but I'll be releasing them as soon as I get them, basically. So if you want to stay up to date with that, subscribe to me and hit the little bell or whatever, however YouTube works, and join the my Subjugated Gaming Discord, because that way you'll see them as soon as they come out, and it'll be super, super good. I'm so excited to be able to get these, because they'll boost the channel and that sort of stuff. Other than that, with the World Cup that's been going on, so we lost the semi-finals, so now it's Russia versus France in the final, and we play for third against the team that we beat in the last round of the group stage. So we're going to be playing for third over the next week, and we'll see how we go with that, and I'll update you when that comes. Other than that, have a good afternoon, and join all the things and to keep up to date. Have a good one. Oh, wow.